clean this. Nice V in there. Oops. Sharpen this a little more. Clean this side a little more. This is kind of a little chippy over here. Hope I don't lose it. Because I do want to define that. There we go. And there'll be quite a bit of cleaning. But we're getting the joviality of this character. Now there's going to be quite a bit of shaping. I mean, I don't know what more to do other than cleaning up, going deeper. I think we can work on the bottom of the mouth. What does it look like? Maybe I do want to take some of this off. I said not to before, but if you want a little more off here. Look on this side here. Yeah, let's just open it a little more. Clean a little bit. There's going to be a lot of undercutting down there. I'm probably start in on that. This is going to be one of the hardest parts of this whole project is not only cutting out this hole, but now we're going to go in this direction. And you can take your knife to get it started. Get your chisel in there to take out the rest. Or can you? Oh yeah, I think I've got that pretty deep. I think that's the problem there. Careful, don't use your knife as a pry tool. See, we're starting to undercut. And it makes the mouth much bigger than it is. And we want this guy to have a big mouth. We want this guy to have a really big mouth. Where's my... See how it's going in, and it adds quite a bit of shadowing too. Because you want actually you kind of want the wood to disappear when you're in an open mouth. Let me shape the tongue a little more, get the tongue in a little more. Tool. Let's shape that tongue a little bit. think about using the, I got a nice industrial kind of V-tool. I like these little, really industrial version. I mean, really, that's the best way to put it. It's got a lot of oomph. I mean, I love the flex cuts and all that, but when you got to do digging, you want some good hefty tools there. Husky tools. Well, a really good husky V-tool to get in there. And it's going to be the same with the bottom of the choppers. I think I mentioned it before. We want to kind of undercut that as much as we can. Take a wider number. I'll take a number 5 here. Again, the more hole, the more darkness in the hole, it makes it a lot bigger. We be getting there. I wonder if I can come around and do the undercut here. Undercut. My smaller number 9. Ooh, that's almost out of there. Get in there deeper. And it is worth it to do this on some of your carvings, to open the mouth and have your character be doing something with the mouth open. I mean, a lot of carvers will tell you, you know, you start working around the lips area, and once you open the mouth, you really are opening up a can of worms. But yeah, if you don't know how to do this, it's just a matter of chip carving. You just figure out what you want, and then you chip carve it away. I could still use my knife for cleaning, but when it comes to really getting more out of there, I still have to use my chisel. And if you haven't figured it out by now, this is probably the hardest part of the whole project. Is the carving of the whole part. What do I got for more cleaning? Come in the out now. Getting there. I think, are we satisfied with the teeth? Once we're satisfied with the teeth, then we can start putting little individual teeth in. But I want to clean it up a little more. Now we have to really clean it up. We're going to put in some detailing here. Get a little bit of undercutting here and cleaning at the same time. It's kind of interesting. As you start thinking about detailing a certain part, you want to make sure everything around it is right. Now, I do want to put that little snot trough or whatever you put, whatever that's called. Let's put that in there now. Chisels do need some sharpening. While we're at it, let's put the nostril holes in. I want to go away from the center, or actually towards the center. Now away from the center. Again, it's a chip. towards the center, from the end towards the center, away from the center. And you can clean it or straighten it up. I think mine is a little goofy here. Get the little buggers out of his nose there. Come on. Oh yeah. A little bit of cleaning here. Just a little cleaning. I'm not taking too much off. I just want to clean it. Now there's not going to be much upper lip dimension or definition, pardon me, you know, where you have the, you go a little bit, you probably can, well no, I ain't going to put it in right now, you know, where you put a little bit of chomp this way and a little chomp that way for the lip, but upper lip, but I don't want to really put that in here. So far so good. Okay, let's put the teeth in while we're here. Any size you want, it's just that you want to kind of make each one the same size. I don't know if I want to get in there. Now you could use a V-tool to start with. Now after I use the V-tool on there, then I like to kind of get a little deeper, put a little more definition. Cut one way, cut the other, on the top there, and should come out, my favorite word. One way, other way, thing on the top, out. So it's kind of making some definition, and you can go as deep as you want, or separate is what you want too. It's always good to add a little extra shadow. It's always good to add a little extra shadow on some of your carvings. Now I'm going to wonder if I can get in there. Oh boy, I think I may have bitten off a little more. We are just enough to. I think I need to clean that a little more. I think that's, can't go forward unless it's cleaned. And get out of there. Do the same thing. I would come an angle one way and an angle another way, just so I can get a chip out there so people can see that that is a tooth. There. And of course a matter of cleaning up again. Then what I want to do, and you can go as deep down as you want to. Let's do that. Do a little dental work here.